Hey, everybody. You know, when you're at the beginning of a mass extinction, sometimes you just need to get together with your bros and find out what in the world is going on. And so that's what we're doing tonight. We've got the bull panel live. Very excited about everybody that is here. So let me welcome first. We've got Craymerica. We've got Will, HK Trader, with us. And of course, our main dude, Dex Thiago Capitalist. Welcome, gentlemen. Thanks for joining tonight. It's great to be here with you.
What up? What up?
So we've got the world collapsing around us. It's funny. I opened Twitter, and the first thing I saw in the tweets was a guy that I don't even follow. And he was saying, you guys know, I think the quote was, you guys know the Chinese economy is collapsing, right? So I'd love to hear all of your take on that at some point. We'll come back around to that. But to get us started for tonight, do us a favor. We're going to start with Craymerica. Give us your take on what's going on with Bitcoin right now. This is the Bitcoin daily chart. If you guys want me to pull up something else, let me know. This is the daily. We were talking about this very sad candle here. this abomination happened right when we got started. So yeah, a little bit of terror to add to your sadness. So Craymerica, just I want from everybody just what's on your radar for this week, and a quick word about Bitcoin. So let's start with you, Craymerica.
Yeah, it's a very sad candle, of course, unless you're short and you're loving life. But it looks like Bitcoin's taken out its bearish pointer from September the 7th, and there's one a little bit farther back from August the 5th that I'm now looking at, that it may want to go down and test that bearish pointer. So we'll have to see what that does. But right now, it looks like it's catching support from the bottom of the Kumo cloud on the daily. But we'll see if that holds up.
Yeah, great time to be short, but of course, scary time to be short too, with everything that's happening in the world. Will, how about you? What say you? What's on your radar for this week?
Well, obviously, you look at the chart right now. It's already breakdown of the zone that we had last week. So what I did is that I did scale in today. Okay. I did buy some. So I expect lower prices. If we get there, I'll buy some more. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I pretty much agree with what Craymerica say. The test of support should be coming. Mm-hmm. So I guess the folks who didn't get in, it's time to get in.
Right. All right, very cool. Yeah, I was panic buying metals today, taking some profits I had on the side, and buying whatever I could. That's kind of where my head's at. Just
that's a great play too, because last week I bought some physical silver as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, talking physical.
I mean, so it's a good thing. So yeah, scale it.
I always say, it's like not financial advice, do your own research. But one thing that I never feel bad buying is silver. It's one of those things where it's like, I know somebody's going to want this in the future. Where,
agreed.
Some cryptos you're taking a chance. I mean, all cryptos you're taking a chance. I mean, unless the space aliens give us our replicators, I think we're going to be needing silver for a while. We might need our silver to make our replicators in the future. So.
Sure. I think one point I like to make is that, sooner or later, the derivative price is going to be much lower, but the physical price will be just, if we sky to the moon. So that thing will be happening, but it's just a matter of when. But the thing is that, good that you scaled in.
Yeah, cool. Dex, my dude, how are you this evening?
Busy, but I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, we should say a little bit of housekeeping for the pulse waivers. There are some issues with the data tonight, and so we have some of the reports out, but out of our hands. Sorry, can't control that. Some of it you've got to wait until basically until the services themselves sort out what's going on. So just an update for our pulse waivers to let you know what's going on.
Yeah, we're having some issues with the repositories at the various exchanges. It's I don't want to say it's a global outage, but it pretty much is at this point. Hopefully we'll have all that. Yeah, hopefully we'll have it back online at some point tomorrow morning. But I'll keep everybody in the loop. But we were able to get all of the cryptos out. We got we have some of the forex out. If you go to If you go to my list, everyone has access to my watch list, right? If they go to my watch list, you'll see some cryptos there and some forex there. Those are the ones that I do by hand, so those should suffice until we can get all the other data in. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here, man.
Oh, okay. Because I heard something beep.
No, I had a problem. It was me. You're good though. Go ahead.
Yeah. So like I said, my watch list, it's loaded. It has a lot of good stuff on there. And I think that should be available to everyone. I believe it. I don't know. Don't quote me, but I do have Bitcoin, DOT, the Australian dollar, the euro yen, the British pound, the euro dollar, Dow futures, S&P futures, gold futures, nat gas futures, the Nasdaq 100 futures, crude oil futures, Russell futures, and silver futures. All that is available on my watch list on the dashboard, and I believe that most people should have access to that.
I know the pro members do, at least. So
yeah, the partnership report got out. The what is it? The partner forex and the partner crypto.
Oh,
that's out also.
Oh.
Yeah, all those are out.
Oh, then that's awesome.
Yeah, all those are out. Pretty much all that stuff is out. The only thing that we're missing is the big futures report, the big forex report, and the universal equities reports.
Oh, okay.
Those are the things that are missing, but everything else is out.
Oh, I didn't realize that much got out. That's cool.
Yeah, man.
Greetings. Everything's monetizable. In fact, it is. I've proven that. Loving all the lumber experts on Twitter. Awesome.
You said lumber. Yeah, people have been talking about lumber because it's pretty much quadrupled in price. Just to give you guys an idea of where these markets used to be, when I first came into the biz, gold was $200 an ounce. Lumber was about, it struggled between $150 and $200. Silver was at $5.
Yeah.
And the NASDAQ and all that was not even a quarter of the price that it is now. And the S&P 500 was like 600. That was the price, 600.
Wow.
Yeah. So prices have changed a lot. Oh, sugar was $5. All right. Cocoa was less than sugar. Cocoa's like at 20 or 30 or something now, and 300 or whatever. Sugar is at 20. I mean, the commodities have quadrupled in price from when I first came into the biz. And so that lets you know, they talk about inflation. If you have prices that have increased 400% in 20 years, how can you not call that inflation?
Well, they say
400% increase in price. The cattle was at like 77 cents, and now it's like what, over $2 or something like that. Last time I checked, I know $1.75, $2, something like that. So yeah, man. Soybeans was at $4 a bushel. Corn was at like $2.50, $3. Yeah, man. Things have gotten really bad as far as inflation is concerned, and food and energy prices. Now, as far as what happened on the market today, with your Dow going down about 1,000 points, all of this stuff was prophesied to you last week. If you watch the end of day PulseWave reports, we talked about this. We talked about where the markets may be headed, and I showed you that. And I'll show you a quick chart just to give you an idea in case, oh, he's making it up. He's saying it after the fact. Nah, take a look at this Dow futures chart. If you recall, I showed you here back with the crash alert sell signal on August the 17th. And the shorts have been in control. And then today we fell out. I told you last week, right? I said I was concerned about the market falling off of a cliff. Remember I talked about falling off of a cliff? And that's exactly what happened with your Dow today. it fell through the Kumo cloud and created a bearish pointer on the daily chart right there. You cannot deny that is a bearish pointer. Here's the weekly chart of the Dow. All right. We are now officially in correction mode in your Dow. Trend line support at around the 32,500 mark is your initial target. I told you that weeks ago as well. If you flip the script back over here to your, let's say, we'll pull up the pull up gold real quick. Pull that one up. Just want to show you guys the accuracy of the pulse waves. When I do these end of day reports and I show you what's going on with the markets, it's there for a reason. Look at your gold. Here was the crash alert back here on August the 6th. There's in control the whole time. That big bar down, I told you that was going to be the trading range going forward for a bit. Look what we have. 2 bars inside of the range. 100%, fellas, ladies and gents. Flip over here to the weekly chart. And here we go. It came up here, bumped its head on the bottom of the Kumo cloud, and rolled over, fell off the cliff. And now here we are so far this week. This is what this bar is looking like. You got this bearish pointer back here. At some point, the market is going to come down, test, and or take out this bearish pointer back here, made on the week of August the 13th. For right now, the market's trying to rally bounce off of this low. If today was Friday, we would have a rally alert buy signal going into next week with the overhead trend line resistance as the initial target. What that's going to do for the foreseeable future, all right, until the market's ready to test and take out this pointer, we're going to have sideways action that could last until the end of the year on the weekly chart.
Wow.
Your super band is back here from June, the week of June the 18th. Price action stayed in there, past this zone, into this zone, and now prices are trying to move back up into this price band. Then this pointer, what it did was it extended this range here. This bar is an extension of this bar. It takes you all the way down, only to bounce price right back up into this zone on this bar. Now you came down with this bar. This bar is an extension of this one, which also puts you back into this one. This is a super cycle range where you could go sideways into the end of the year. Each bar is a week. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now we're working on trying to get up to 14 weeks of moving inside of the zone in the range, going nowhere for 14 weeks. That's a long time. That's almost 4 months of sideways movement with no trend in gold. That should tell you a lot. So yeah, these markets move in synchronicities, and that's what it is. Now, the one that you should start looking at now is nat gas. Look at this daily chart on the nat gas. We had this incredible run up over the summer. Here we are now going into the fall. Crash alert sell signal on the daily chart, and we get that follow through today. Trend line support back down below $4 is possible on this move right here. Looks like this run is over. If you missed this run up in the nat gas, now is your time to come in and try to catch some of this pullback and or deeper correction. And then I think we'll probably find some footing around here, the support going into the winter, and then you'll probably get another little bounce depending on how bad the winter is. And that's all I wanted to point out to you at this point.
All right, very cool. We did get one request. There it is. Is it a great time to buy Adam, Frank? You know what I would do is ask my bull panel. So let me bring up the chart. This is Adam. Actually, we saw some amazing action with this. By the way, nice to see you, Golden Burks. Hardcore pulse waver, part of the family. So this is the Adam USD. This, of course, we were looking at this last week because of its incredible price action. It has been a great thing to hold for a while, certainly the last couple weeks. So this is the daily chart. This is the weekly chart. Any of you guys want to jump in on that? and your thoughts.
I can't see
Oh,
your.
I'm sorry, buddy. Here we go. I always do that. There it is. Sorry about that. So this is the weekly. This is the daily. Go for it.
Which chart is this, Adam?
This is Adam USD, and
Oh wow,
daily chart.
Obviously, that's a daily chart. Looks like it's going into a corrective zone.
Yeah,
and about to fall off the
I would
cliff.
not be looking to buy right now.
Yeah, no,
nah.
Just like the Dow. It's just like
it looks just like the Dow chart. If you're looking to either short that or stand on the side.
Here's the weekly. It has been performing.
Make it bigger. Make the weekly bigger.
Sure. Here you go.
Okay, now the weekly is gives you a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
You're hoping for a possible technical bounce right there, that trend line support. And if you don't get it, then you're looking at a further correction down all the way down to the top of the Kumo cloud possible. So this one, like I said, if you were long this one, you should be popping your way through it and taking profit.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure. Some serious profits to be had. My goodness. It's had a great couple months, really.
Had a great run. You can't be greedy, man. You got to take profits. You got to learn to pop your way through these trades. That's what the pop method is for. If you want to, stick it out a little bit longer, then you can use the recommended stops on the reports.
We were seeing news this week about DeFi kind of taking front and center with cryptos. And I think that's one of the things. There's been a lot of action built on top of on Atom Cosmos with relation to DeFi this week. So
I think Reggie has a video about DeFi. I saw something on my feed on YouTube. I think he just put a video out about it.
Well, it's funny. I was just watching. I believe we talked about this last week. We referenced it, and I just saw again Cliff High reiterated. In fact, he doubled down on his prediction that at some point in the future, the U.S. government is going to go and find Reggie and say, "Please help us rebuild our financial system."
Wow.
He doubled down. I just caught it. I mean, literally, I was turning the video off to talk to you cats, and we had just talked about that like a week ago. And I think, Kramerica, you were the one who pointed out that it was, or someone in the comments pointed out that it was Cliff who had predicted that the government would need to come to Reggie for help. And he doubled down on it hard. He said, "Now I'm sticking by it." Like, he really made a point of it. Because that's something he said years ago. Because Veritas.
Yeah, Reggie actually has the patent for DeFi.
Exactly.
Yes.
He filed it all the way back in 2013.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, essentially, his claim is that he invented it, he patented it, and that everything is happening based off of, his deal, if I understand what he's saying.
Well, it also explains why the Fed boys went after him real hard too. So.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Well, it's understandable. He cost their turf. So.
So DeFi is is that the crypto ticker? DIFI?
No, DeFi is just a short for saying decentralized finance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just the whole
There's
system.
a number of projects have been working on those. So
is that like a new blockchain thing or something?
It got real popular
this year.
What was it, back in 2019?
Yeah,
it started.
Yep, agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Around that range. Yeah.
Okay.
That's where we're seeing so much of the action is in decentralized finance. So, which I think you could, you could define pretty broadly, but there's some specific way that a lot of this stuff is working that Reggie is claiming to have patented early on. So we'll see how that plays out. See if Cliff is right. That would be great to see some justice for Reggie. I hope he doesn't take down all the other projects I'm into, but
yeah, right.
Imagine he just blows out my whole portfolio with his patent and I lose everything. But
that would be an ouch. That would be an owie.
I should get a couple Veritasium just in case, right? But,
yeah.
All right. On that note, I do want to bring up PulseWaveTrading.com. Get a free membership. Even better, upgrade to one of our premium memberships. Get in on these reports we're talking about. As Dex was saying, even with the problems we're having tonight, a lot of our key reports still got out. successfully. So for our members, let you know that stuff is there. Also want to mention this Thursday morning, Dex and I are going to be doing a hangout. Of course, Cramerica and Will, you're more than welcome. We'd love to see you there. That's going to be, we're doing that every Thursday now around 10. I think we said 10:30, maybe 11. I can't remember exactly, but
one of those 10,
yeah,
10:30,
yeah.
11, something like that.
Something like that. Whatever we roll out of bed in time for.
Exactly.
But we're going to do that on a regular basis. We'll also be looking to do some of those in the evening. We're trying to cover some different time frames for folks so that they can get their questions in. All right, that's it for tonight. Thanks everybody for watching. We will be back soon. This has been Dex's Bull Panel. We are
Thank you, gentlemen, for helping out.
It's excellent stuff. Thanks everybody.